Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have a goofy project that I'm going to be doing. I thought of something. I saw a picture somewhere and I thought, hey, that would be cute. You know, gee, that's awfully cute, but how would I make it better? So I'm going to try something out today. Excuse me. Could turn out, could not turn out. You never know. So what I have here is my medium-sized egg mold that you guys have seen my little eggs that I make. So this is the medium-sized one. There's a big one too. And then over here, what I have is a little fish bowl that I've made. It's a glass fish bowl, little tiny one that I got from Thyme like 4,000 years ago. And I filled it up with mineral oil, a little bit of glitter, and two little fish. I don't know if you can see them in there, but yeah. And then I put a resin cabochon over the top of it and sealed it with UV resin. And yes, this did spill over, but I'm not worried about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the flat end of the fishbowl after I clean it off, because I've had my grubby little fingers all over it, and I am going to attempt to UV resin it onto the inside of this. So I'm just going to put a little pool, and I know you can't really see what I'm doing much, and I'm sorry about that, but this is very fiddly. So I'm going to take the flat bit, okay, and I'm going to put it inside the mold onto that UV resin blob, okay, and then I'm going to cure it so this stays put. This could work, it could not work. You know, it's sort of a crapshoot at this point whether or not it's gonna work. I have no idea if it's going to or not. But either way, it's gonna be fun. So, we shall see, right? Right. Left. All right, so that's in there. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up some of my set in stone. So, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have 150 ml of my set in stone here, and I'm just going to start adding water and mixing until it gets to the consistency that I want. Meanwhile, I'm going to move that out of the way. You know, it's thick when you can stand up your spatula in it, or your whisk in it. Okay, so that's whiskeyed. Now I need to get a stick and run around edges of the bottom, because I see around the sides that the whisk can't get all the way into corners. So it's a good idea, even if you're whisking things, to go around the edges and make sure that you get it all. See the clumpies? No clumpies. And I think I'm going to need some more. So I'm going to add another cup. Water. So while that is sitting there and marinating, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking I need to add some more UV resin to this because I want to be able to see around it, essentially. So this is risky. Okay, so not a problem. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and let that do its thing, and I will come back to you when it is all set. See you soon. Did you know that when your hands are covered, or not covered, but you know, you have dried eco resin on your hands, that it's very difficult for your phone's fingerprint recognition to work? Top tip. Anyway, let's go ahead and try to get this little guy out here. Get my mold out. Look at that. So it did have a little bit of comb over, but as you can see, I'm just taking my finger and rubbing that off. So there we go. So we have our little fishy window. All right, wait, let me get a high-tech mess mitigation device and Eva real quick. Oh, just try to get some of that mess up. So, okay, have you figured out what I'm making yet? All right, well, let's do part two. So what I have here is a heart mold that I really don't use anymore because I've used the hell out of it and it's pretty pretty mucky. So I poured some of the set in stone in one of the hearts, split it down the middle, and then made little took a stick through it and just drew what I wanted. Have you figured it out yet? I need to trim them a little bit. That's resin, UV resin. Red looks pink. So there's that. Now in this mold, it's my little oval mold, I put a dot of black, and then a little bigger dot of green, and then filled it up with white. And what did that make me? Eyeballs. Haven't figured it out yet. I know, I'm a dork. I know I am. I know I am. But if anything, I'm entertaining. You know, so hey, what do you want? So in this little cup, what I got, sorry. Thick, like 3 C's, 2 K's, and a Q thick. And I'm not gonna need much. Beep, beep. Let's give him a fuzzy tummy. What do you think so far? How completely insane am I for doing this? This is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. But the fun part is you can see in his tummy, that's where the fish are. Oh my word, I am a dork. But still, so I'm going to get him and all of this cleaned up because I have made an absolute travesty of everything over here. I can't even, oh, there it is. I was going to say, I can't even find the top to the water bottle. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything cleaned up. And, you know, get him pimped out. His nose is a little bit off, but, you know, like I said, who gives a crap? It's all for fun, right? So, at any rate, I will see you guys back for, I can't say demold because, you know, I've already done it, but when I get him cleaned up, I'll come back to you. See you in a minute. So I left him outside for a little bit until it started to thunder and lightning, just to firm up a little bit. He ain't perfect by any means, but let's see, the little fish inside his tummy. The UV resin kind of came out, but he's just got a black eye. He's a tomcat. The most ridiculous thing I've ever made. Ever. But he's super cute. I love him. Anyway, I hope you guys like him. Let me know down in the comments how ridiculous this is. And yeah, so I'll see you guys for the next one. Take care. Cheers.